Alright, greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Kenny the Alabaster, Nico of the Abyss, Indian VTuber, scholar, noble, aspiring gentleman, yada yada. It's me. Hi. We're loading up self-hate today. It's a requirement. They announced a Punisher special presentation. Oh no. Were they making a show for him again? I know they had one in the past. I don't know all the things, alright? Oh, right. Sullivan. I forgot. It was Sully Day. What was I thinking about? Oh yeah, welcome back to Dark Souls, everybody. I'm gonna die a lot today, I think. I think I die a lot most days in this game, actually. So, I guess not a lot's changed, but it's Pontiff Sullivan, and he's kind of like... If the Abyss Watchers are kind of the first moderately difficult boss, Pontiff Sullivan is kind of the first actually difficult one. I don't know. He is, in my experience, not terribly easy to kill. So, I don't know. He might one-shot me too. I'm not 100% sure on how much damage he does per hit exactly, but he might. I could be screwed. Anyway, how's everyone doing? How's everyone's day been? How's the life? Dog's behind me. I'm doing all right. A little worse now. Why, dogs? Why? Why are they like this? I just need to get into the boss room. I just need to not get killed by this Pontiff Knight, and then I need to get in the boss room. And I just need to do that every time I die. Okay. Let's do this. Death. I bet I die in the first 4 seconds. What, like once the first swing happens. Yeah, I felt like that, wasn't it? He fights kind of like Fume Knight, actually. Interestingly enough. You're playing a little passive, Kenny. Hit him. Okay. Hey, he didn't one-shot me. That didn't one-shot me either. That did. Okay. I should probably stick to him. I don't want to have to deal with the dashing attacks if I don't have to. Getting up there every time is gonna suck. The dogs are annoying in this game. If I remember correctly, they actually teleport on you. Don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure I've seen him do it. So, yeah. We got the Karthus blood ring on, but I don't think it really matters. I think the damage increase is mostly negligible, and most things kill me one hit anyway, so. Most of the relevant things do, at least. Okay, dog. Let's do this. Run in, run in, run in, run in. It's fine. We're gonna make it, and then I'm gonna die again in the first, I don't know, 7 or 8 swings. This is the process. This is how we play Dark Souls. It's kind of just how it's always been. We just need to not get killed by this guy. Delayed lunge. Alright, we're back in. Easiest cake. They said they aren't doing another Moon Knight season. I wonder if he'll make any more appearances in the MCU if they're not going to do another season. These are the things I wonder. Not good. I don't know what exactly he was aiming at, but he did not hit it. Hey, improvement. I got 2 hits. Why? This isn't even the hard part. Oh, I didn't die. I wonder if this full heals me. Oh, it does. That's a big combo. A little delayed there. He'd be great in a Midnight Suns team up, would he? Something about thinking about Moon Knight fighting the vampires. I don't know. Well, I guess the most used version of him nowadays is the one that has supernatural powers, so he'd probably work fine, but The Moon Knight I'm used to is kind of just a lunatic with a lot of money and a gun, so every time I think Moon Knight, I think about that. Spider-Man Web of Shadows, what have you done? Enough of you, Pontiff Knight. None of this, none of what you want. Go away. Him, Ghost Rider, and Blade. Oh, no. Ah, that was close. That was close, too. That one hit me. Ignoring you, ignoring you, ignoring you as best I can. Something died. It's a good thing I got that attack down. Okay, round 3. Maybe we'll get like 6 hits this time. He attacks a lot, and I don't have that much stamina. Any kind of trade is a trade I lose. That's why I'm so cagey. Yeah, like that. I lost that. Okay. I need to be better at dodging him. I keep just spamming it. You had to make a here's the thing joke. You know, I've heard 1,000 of them by now, right? Both in person and online. I mean, I say online, I'm not specific enough. I've seen them in YouTube videos and on the social medias. Is YouTube a social media? It might count as a social media. Not important. I've heard a lot of them. Those jokes are fantastic. I've heard that one too. For shame. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. Please, no more dogs. No. No, no. Hi, Mr. Pontiff Knight. Nice scythe. Very cool. I think it's the Pontiff Scythe. I don't remember what it's called, alright? It not important. I could try to block him, but I feel like the club has less than stellar damage absorption. Yeah, no. He really just might have the Fume Knight moveset. Like, all of it. I don't know. It seems very familiar. Okay. Well, I made progress. It might actually just be the Fume Knight moveset. I only fought Fume Knight and killed him once. I mean, I fought him a lot more than once, but I killed him once. So, it's kind of hard to tell, but it just seems really close. Like, too close. How long has it been in the stream already? 10 minutes? We got like 3 losses in 10 minutes. So at this rate, we can have something like 36 losses in the stream before I have to call it. Kind of like maybe that number, about that number. Ignoring all of you. Ignoring all of you. Go away, please. None of that. None of you either. No. Okay. Again, you know, I just realized how nice the floor is in here. I think it's also covered in ice, but that's not important. Yeah, I fell right in that. You hate people that use the word woke for bad superhero projects? I mean, some of them kind of are, though. That's like how it is. Woke doesn't mean bad superhero project. Woke is just a state of political activism within some kind of media. I'd go into it, but I don't care enough right now. Let's just say some of them are woke, and some of them are worse off for it. Not necessarily because of wokeness as a whole, but because writers kind of suck. Opinions, opinions, opinions. I don't know if I have a specific example of this. I think... no, how would I put this? There's just no example that comes to mind immediately. I think the most egregious offender that pops to my head is probably She-Hulk. Because in the context of the She-Hulk show, they have She-Hulk telling the Hulk that, like, she handles her anger and stuff better than he ever could or whatever, and they're doing this from the guise of, like, women having problems in real life. But the Hulk is also, you know, canonically, at least in that world, a character that's been on the run from the government for, like, most of his life, being hunted. And, you know, he lost his best friend, fights to save the world, yada yada, so on, so on. It's just, like, really disingenuous and weird to listen to She-Hulk lecture him about how much worse her life is or how much better she is at controlling her anger when this man was doing it to, like, keep himself alive on the run from the government. The US government. X-Men 97 came out, they complained about it being woke even though that's their thing. I mean, that's their thing since when? I could go on a whole tirade about how I think the political messaging in X-Men is kind of bad. But like I said, I don't know if I feel like it. Like if you want to take the messages that X-Men has as a whole from, like, the political standpoint that people say that they make, it's not very good in the context of the Marvel Universe. No, dog. Please, just don't. I can't. I need to get to the boss so I can die in the first 10 seconds again. None of that. Okay, Pontiff, kill me again. Come on, it's your time. It's the Pontiff stream. I'm just helping him do it. Oh, that one hit me that time. Just give me a second to breathe. Thank you. On the plus side, I got his health bar down to like a 12th. Talk about human rights in X-Men, like calling them muties. So, you love Magneto's backstory? I haven't seen X-Men 97 yet, so I couldn't tell you exactly my thoughts on it, alright? I just know that the whole mutants as oppressed group thing is, I don't know, it's not the best analogy for it. Far be it from me to question the decisions of writers. They get treated like crap in X-Men? Yeah, but, like, why do they get treated like crap? I'm not saying it's justified exactly, but I'm saying that in a world filled with superpowered beings who are capable of fundamentally changing the landscape of the world, in what world would it make sense for people to be afraid of mutants and not, like, everybody more powerful than them? Like, the whole reason that they give that, like, mutants are feared or that people don't like mutants is because they're afraid of being replaced by mutants, but I mean, mutants aren't exactly, most of them aren't exactly walking around trying to wipe people off the face of the earth. The replacement would come gradually as a result of natural selection, which is something that people in life understand. And it's not like they behave inhuman. So this like whole dogma that people would like hate and fear specifically them in a world where there are things that aren't mutants to also be afraid of that are just as dangerous doesn't really make any sense. Like, they treat the Hulk like crap. They would treat Spider-Man like crap if they treated mutants like crap, because Spider-Man's, you know, more powerful than most people or even a sizable chunk of armies. They're scared even though they save the world so many times. I mean, yeah, but if they decided they wanted to be above authority, they could be. Wouldn't you be afraid of a group of people that, you know, if they decided they wanted to just kill everyone, they could? Is that not something that you would expect people to want, you know, be rid of? Like I said, it's just not a terribly good analogy, in my opinion. It doesn't... Like, there's a reason to be afraid of mutants within the context of the world, but there's also a reason to be afraid of everything that has superpowers within the context of the world. Like, just because the Hulk saved the world doesn't mean that one day if he gets mad, he couldn't just stomp really hard and kill everyone on one side of the planet. It's just, like I said, it's just not a great analogy given the context of what they're talking about. Not in my opinion, and many others' opinion as well. It falls flat. I mean, Iron Man should be just as feared as mutants are, and for all the same reasons. But he's not, because bad writing. But not giving them rights to constantly trying to kill. Well, like I said, that's the inconsistency. They should be doing that with every metahuman in the world. It like shouldn't just be the mutants, but it isn't, because, you know, they decided they would make it about political messaging rather than about the context of the story and the world that they're building. So here we are having a weird discussion about how it doesn't make any sense, because it really doesn't. Aw. Like, Thor should be in the same boat, too. I don't know. I feel like I've seen him shatter at least one planet during his comic run. Wasn't it with Gore the God Butcher? Watch it might change my mind. I've seen a lot of X-Men related things in the past. I doubt it's got anything. We have our own opinions. We do. Everyone approaches art differently, I suppose. What is this item? I've been walking past this. I want to know what it is. Is that even useful? Yeah, it kind of is. Actually, I don't know where all the Titanite shards are here. That could be pretty useful. No. Okay. The dog might get me at this rate. Oh no, he got me. Don't worry. It's gonna be the whole stream. The whole stream is gonna be running there and getting killed immediately. This is it. This is all of it. Hold on, I want to know. Oh, I have 5 of these. Is that enough? Shit. I guess I did name the character Self-Hate, huh? The Boys talks about it pretty well. The Boys doesn't talk about anything. That show is something else. The Boys has an assload of completely irredeemable monsters for a cast. It's a metaphysical nightmare. The Boys is so great. I don't know how much of that I agree with. At a certain point, it kind of just feels like violence and nonsensity for the sake of it. I mean, did you see the part with the octopus? Come on. It's just shock value. Loads and loads of shock value. Why does everyone gotta suck? That's kind of your jam, Soldier Boy. He sucked too. They all suck. Everyone sucks. The only one that kind of doesn't suck, I don't know. I think Annie and what's his name? The guy. Dewey? No, Huey. Annie and Hugh are kind of like the only two that sort of don't, but they kind of still do. A-Train got redeemed. Did he? Did he get redeemed? He used to run people over and laugh about it. And they would explode in his face, and he would kind of eat some of it too. I kind of feel like he isn't redeemed. How do you redeem that? He's also been lying to his family forever about the superhero work he doesn't do. And has been compliant in, like, who knows how many murders. I'm not feeling the redemption. Have you ever heard, it's a statement. It's kind of interesting, because it's sort of kind of relevant to what we're talking about. Is, how does it go? A character that is evil can be redeemed in a show because, that is a crime against the characters in the show. But a character that is rude or annoying can't be redeemed in a show because that is a crime against the audience. It makes me think of that. It's like, A-Train, who has done all of these terrible, evil things, can be viewed as redeemed because those terrible, evil things were not done to the audience. They were done to people in the show. But a character that is annoying, like Claptrap from the Borderlands movie or whatever, cannot be redeemed because everyone thinks that he's annoying and they don't like that. But, I mean, I'm not viewing A-Train as redeemed. I don't think he's done near enough yet. He's got a ways to go. Aww. He said Butcher and the others from the 7 last season. He showed up and punched like 2 guys. It's like, that's still not enough. I mean, that's not how crimes work. You don't get to like kill 7 people. Not redeemed, but he's on the track to getting there. That sounds better, but I mean, I don't know the full extent of what he's done. I'm assuming it's the worst possible whatever, right? Like, for a minute there in the first season, when he found out that he ran through that girl and had to go to court for whatever, he was annoyed. And then when he met up with all those superhero people, they just like actually made jokes and laughed about it. Like, how many people has he killed? What, do we have a number? It's gotta be a lot, right? Like, it's gotta be a crazy amount. Because everyone sucks so much in that show. There really is just no one. You know who else was innocent, kind of? Probably the blind kid. The one that lost his hearing to Homelander giving him a round of applause. He might have been good too. He killed a racist for crippling his brother. That's not a good thing. That's not justice. That's just more violence. It's the whole 2 wrongs don't make a right sort of situation. I mean, it's a lot easier said from a position where you weren't wronged, but still, I'd hardly call it applause-worthy. And then he took his kidney, right? What part of him did he take? There was a transplant. No, it was a heart. It was his heart. Sorry, it's been a hot minute. What about Queen Maeve? I don't know. How many people has she killed? I don't have a number. I don't know. She seemed like she was on the better end because she was actually reprehensive about letting that plane crash. I guess spoilers for the boys, anyone who might be watching this in the future. She's probably a lot closer to being redeemed than anyone else that we've talked about. Because as far as I know... Okay, so the worst that I can say that she's done is she's been compliant. I haven't seen her do anything super, like, terrible or illegal yet, but she's let a lot of it happen. Like the plane crash, and who knows what else. Like sexual harassment and stuff that's gone on in the tower since the first episode. Where Translucent was in the woman's bathroom. She, like, knew that was happening and didn't stop it. Even though she could have stopped that. I don't know. Like I said, she's on the better side, but it's still not good. I don't know how redeemed I would say she is. But she's a lot closer than A-Train is. At least as far as I'm concerned. Got a little greedy. She probably is compliant because Homelander would kill her. I don't know. That would just give her leniency, right? Don't ask me how exactly laws on that work. I'm viewing this more from a legal perspective because from a moral perspective, it's all kind of screwed, but whatever. I keep falling for that one. Judge Queen Maeve how you will, but I don't really know if she's done anything in the past that would, like, amount to just murdering people. I don't know. It's hard to say. She might. She might have. But she's probably a lot closer to being redeemed than anyone else. Like I said, Annie and Huey, Starlight and Huey are probably the closest to not awful in the show. But just about everyone else. If you want to get legal, call Nelson and Murdoch. They're great lawyers. I don't think Daredevil's got this one covered. Ignoring all of you as best I can. Going to die in the boss fight. Not in the mood. Yada yada. Kimiko? I don't know how I feel about... Okay. I don't know how I feel about her yet. She's very much a victim. So she might not... Jen Walters. She'd be better. What has Kimiko done? I'm trying to think if there's anything that she's done that I think is really deplorable. Okay, you got some distance on that. I thought I was out of range. I was wrong. And I'm dead. Kimiko is in the right. She's had it the worst. Having it the worst doesn't make you right. That's not how that works. Just because things were bad doesn't give you the authority or the right to do bad things. But given her circumstances, I'm not sure what kind of choices she had. We are a product of our circumstances, to be sure, but there's limits. All it takes is one bad day. Why you come in here and make like 1,000 comic references? I don't think she's ever done anything super deplorable. I'm thinking about it. I don't think she has. I mean, she's killed people, but I mean, on orders. Not that doing it on orders makes it better. She was still compliant in those orders, but... I think she's mostly squeaky clean. Mostly. Mostly. I don't know. I'm really trying to think. The dumbest thing about her that I can think of is that whole arc where she tried to give up her superpowers. She killed that old lady at the salon. Oh, ooh, that might have been bad, yeah. I don't remember that far back. Okay, so it looks like I can't dodge that sword swipe if I let him do it. I can only get lucky and not get hit. Why you gotta be so pokey? I'm dead. Oh, not yet. Now I am. That boyfriend Annie had that Homelander killed? I don't remember that. The answer is he was probably a monster. Because everyone in The Boys is kind of a monster. All of them. Except for, like, the very unexplored side characters. They're not monsters, because they haven't had enough screen time to be monsters yet. But don't worry, we'll get there. We'll get there. Isn't that show getting, like, one more season? Frenchie? Do I have to explain why Frenchie sucks? Like, you know he like killed people for money and drugs before he joined The Boys, right? Mother's Milk ain't that bad at all. I feel like he's tortured innocent people for the greater good at one point or another. That 100% sounds real. I mean, Mother's Milk is on the better side, but he's not necessarily innocent. Please, no Pontiff Knight. Okay, Sullivan. I've come to bargain. Okay, well, I missed, but you missed too. You have some weird misses, my guy, let me tell you. I thought I dodged that, but I guess not. Is there anything redeemable about Homelander? The closest thing we have to redemption for Homelander is that before he became the monster that he is, he was tortured basically his entire life since he was born when they made him in that lab. And then, he did try to be good at first, I think, if the Boys' diabolical series is any kind of, like, canonical thing to take from. That's about as close as Homelander gets to redeemable anything. Is you kind of feel a little bad. Miles is wrong in Spider-Verse. You should elaborate on that for fun. Hey, I dodged that one. Sucker. Okay, Pontiff, let's do this again. It's like that Stronger Than You Undertale parody song, you know? We're just getting better, in theory. Blech. Saving his dad, even though he got the whole multiverse destroyed. The premise of that has been an interesting conundrum for me. I guess Spider-Verse spoilers now, too. So, at least a good chunk of the You mean even Spectacular was ruined with Miguel? Terrible writing, but, the thing about the Spider-Verse series is I haven't figured out, not the Spider-Verse series, the Spider-Verse movies, is that I haven't figured out if I believe, like, Miguel is right, because they won't really tell us, right? Miguel's over here trying to say, because they're playing comic book meta right now, right? Because in all the Spider-Verse stuff, all the Spider-Man comics and stuff, there has to be drama. In order for there to be drama, people got to die. Spider-Man's got to make mistakes. There's got to be things going on. Story. And they're saying that the worlds fall apart if that story or whatever doesn't exist, right? Basically is what they're saying. The canon events as they were. And we know that realities are being destroyed because, I mean, we saw it kind of happening, or at least we don't have any reason not to believe him when he says that. But he said that the reality, that the Indian Spider-Man reality was being destroyed because of the code breaking or whatever, but it also seemed like it was the Spot that was doing it. So we have yet to see any kind of serious demonstration of, like, it happening. within the confines of like outside of unreliable narration. I'm blabbing now. You saw what happened to the Indian Spider-Man world when he saved the cops. No, see though, that's the thing, is that he seemed to think that it was the Spot that did it, and we don't have any reason to believe that the Spot didn't do it. Right? We the audience do not have the evidence one way or the other to decide who it is that we believe. But Miguel did lose a world. Or he says he did. Like I said, we have yet to actually... We're relying on them as the narrators, the people that have the bias and the opinion. So for all we know, Miguel's world was never destroyed like that, and he's just some bitter creep that wants to see everyone else suffer because he had to suffer. We don't know. And with his world trying to save kids. No, see, that's what I'm saying, though, is we don't know that. All we know is what he's showed us and what he's told us. That could all be a lie. We have not seen it demonstrated yet in person from a reliable narrator, you know, that it actually happened. Has happened, right? We don't know. It hasn't told us yet. I'm trying to figure out how they're going to Scooby-Doo this, right? Because because Miguel has to be wrong, right? Because Miles has to be right, because Miles is the character and he's got to get what he wants, or they're going to pull like a serious 180 and they're going to make it so that his dad dies and he accepts that and then he continues being Spider-Man and like that's just the truth. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think he's going to save his dad, right? And he's going to do it and the world's not going to end and the universe are going to be fine. But like, I'm trying to figure out how they're going to do this, because either Miguel's wrong, because he's going to have to be wrong, or at least lying. Because that's the only thing that's going to make sense given the story. He has a whole spider legion behind him. That's just shows and stuff doing stakes. All right, everything bends to the plot. Plus, Miles is getting his own soon, if you remember the end of that movie. But like I'm saying, either like Miles has to be so awesome that it's all true, but he beats it somehow. Miguel has to be lying because he's bitter, or he just doesn't know. Or he is right, and Miles has to accept that he's right and let it happen. But it's probably not going to be that last one. So either Miguel is lying or is misinformed, or Miles is going to find some way to fix the problem that does exist because he's the main character and he has to do that to have a satisfying ending. And either one of those suck. So I'm a little concerned about the next Spider-Verse movie, but I'm sure everything but that will be awesome. I personally think that canon events as an idea are really stupid, though, so make of that what you will. I'm thinking about Spider-Verse too much now. It's been a half an hour, and I haven't even gotten this guy to stage 2. Things are looking grim. All right, I'm gonna focus up. I'm gonna stop talking for a second, and I'm gonna try to actually beat this guy seriously. Death ahead. Yeah, no kidding message. Okay. This is gonna go great. Yeah, that's about how I expected that. You understood that Grim reference? Oh, please. No more of the references. We've all had enough pop culture. But yeah, so yeah, no, the next Spider-Verse movie. I'm not terribly optimistic about the direction that it's gonna take for like the conclusion, but I'm sure the animation and stuff will be bombing. So, yay. Those movies are both pretty good. Actually, the first Into the Spider-Verse movie is probably my favorite movie ever. It's canon that you quit trying to beat this and move on. No, it's not. You don't understand. I'm here to suffer. That is my legacy, my dream. I do it because I must do it. Why, dog? Why? Why? I can't get a look at its creepy face. Sad. Medicinal pellet made from crushed insects. Delicious. What insects? I wish I knew. All right, what round is this? Round like 12, 15? How many deaths have I had thus far? I still love playing Dark Souls. It has limits. Those limits are really high, though. I can take a solid amount of Dark Souls-related abuse before it gets me. We got a ways to go. I'd feel better, except, like, I know that it gets so much worse than this boss, and that's terrible. Man, why don't you just die and stay dead, Pontiff Knight? All right, this time with the damage boost. I'm sure this'll help. And I get slashed, yeah. Arkham combat is the best combat. Is it? Is it though? I don't think it is. I don't know what game I played does have the best combat. Maybe Doom. Doom might have the best combat. Considering that's most of what the game offers and it's that popular, it might be Doom. It's pretty good. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. On my way back to Snowland. Maybe I should go open that gate. It might be better than getting chased by the dogs, honestly. I don't know. Nah. It can't be Batman Arkham because it's Batman. Doom combat is just flashy. Very satisfying. Alright, I'll tell myself what. For no other reason than I just want to have it, I'm gonna go open that gate. Maybe. Oh, he did the funny attack. Enough of you. Stop it. I don't think this is gonna be better. Looking at it, I don't know. Well, I made it. Okay, round 15. It's a round. It's a round higher than 10, probably. All right, Pontiff, let's do this. Side slash. Cut. Other cut. You're not done. You're never done. Never alone. Bad. I thought I was out of that, but I was wrong. The most justified crash out as a villain. Does any villain have a justified reason to do it? The most justified reason I can think of is Dracula from Castlevania, and that's really pushing it. I don't know, maybe. How familiar are you with an anime called Overlord? Because the villain's speech at the end of Season 4, towards the end of Season 4, is really hard to argue, even though I don't agree or sympathize with it. It's, like, really simple, but I don't know. It's just not, like, objectively something I disagree with. And here we go. Just because I sympathize with Magneto more doesn't mean I agree with him more. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Oh. Good day, sir. Good day, DB. How are you today? Welcome to the stream. Topics of conversation include which villain do you think is the most justified in doing terrible things? My answer to that question is probably a lot different than a lot of people's. And I still don't think they're justified. I just have a really hard time disagreeing with it. That's not good. I didn't realize that was a grab. I'm also very dead. He was a Jew and he was in the camp, so it seems pretty justified. But, I mean, using that as an excuse to inflict pain on other people, especially people that, you know, had nothing to do with it, doesn't make sense, does it? Because his, like, hatred and war is specifically with humanity, isn't it? Like, what did all of humanity do to him? Come on. There are innocents in this talk. His hatred extends beyond the people that victimized him, like well beyond. I'd hardly call it good justification, but like I said, my evil villain that I quote think was right or the most justified it's a very unorthodox answer. Is that really the reason he wants to kill humanity? Does it go all the way back? Who do I think is right? Punisher or Daredevil? I'm gonna want to go with the guy that doesn't want to kill people, probably. Taking that kind of action into your own hands willingly. Tom from Tom and Jerry, he's just trying to be a cat, but he always gets his ass handed to him. There's a theory that they're actually friends, and that everything that happens is just, like a show that they put on so that Jerry can keep living there and Tom can make it look like he's doing his job, but... yeah, I see what you mean. I'm gonna die now. We've been dying all day. I missed that. Man, he just auto swings, huh? All right. Why? Oh, wait, holding. And then that one always gets me. Basically Red Hood. I don't know how I feel about Red Hood either. You want to hear my answer to that question, though, while I'm running for my life trying to get back to the boss that'll kill me again pretty quick? So if you've ever seen an anime called Overlord, please consider watching it. If you haven't seen it, and you are of legal age to watch weird things. But in that anime, there's a speech that essentially, where someone is asked, like, why they're doing all these terrible things. And the speech that the person gives essentially boils down to, like, the reason I'm doing it is because it makes me and the people that I'm, like, that are serving me happy. And you sit down and you think about that. It's like, well, that's a really dumb reason. I have no sympathy or understanding for your reason at all. But it's like, I mean, if I wasn't allowed to do the things that made me happy because other people didn't want me to do them, then I would probably lose my mind and would end up doing the things that made me happy anyway. So, like, it's a really shallow and horrible reason, but it's not really a reason I can argue with, even though I don't sympathize with it. Like, it's like an answer that justifies itself rather than asks for justification from someone else. And that's why I think it works. And that's why I think it's like the best villain speech or whatever that I've ever heard, the best villain reason that I can come up with. Is because I don't have to sympathize with it, like from a your viewpoint perspective sense. I don't have to say like, yeah, that's terrible. I would understand and do that thing. One word, Sandman. I mean, taking money and stuff from other people to give to people, like to use for yourself, even if you have a good reason, isn't. Does that sound like a good thing to you? Would you be okay with someone taking your stuff if they said that they had a better reason to do it? And who decides who has a better reason to do things? Like I said, that thing I just talked about is my answer to the question. Like, best villain motivation is basically just because it makes me happy. Or because I can't enjoy life without it, even though I don't, like, exactly agree with it. It's just, I can't really argue it. I have no defense against that statement because put in that situation, I'd probably be the same. Anyone who steals anything, by the way, cannot be most justified. Like I said, if you're taking something even for a good reason, I mean, you're open to scrutiny. I died because I kicked. Is there any defense against Carnage? I mean, how much time you got? Because Carnage is kind of the answer I just gave, which is part of, I mean, he's my favorite villain, is Carnage. Partially thanks to the 1996 Spider-Man TV show, but that's beside the point. My understanding of his reason for doing things is I like doing this, so I'm going to keep doing this. I mean, like I said, with a villain, you don't have to like what they do, or you don't even have to like what they do to have this conversation, but as far as, like, evil motivation goes, I think it's the most solid. It's basically just, I want to do this, so I'm doing this. Not doing this would make me unhappy, and I want to be happy, so I'm doing it. It's like, well, screw you, but also, yeah. I guess how sympathetic or how interesting it sounds is relative to the person giving the speech in the context of, like, what you know about them. Carnage is and acts like a complete lunatic psychopath, so it sounds less ingenuous, you know, less genuine coming from him. But coming from someone like the main character of Overlord, after you've watched the whole show and have done your best to take it from their perspective, it sounds more reasonable, even though it isn't. All things are relative. How did I not dodge that? He does all these bad things because he wants to see his city thrive. Well, yeah, but taking things from other people, I mean, how do you think he would feel if people took stuff from him? It really isn't, it's really hard to justify anything, I guess, because we're all observing it from our own point of view, and your point of view is relative to what's being demanded or asked or whatever, so. But, I mean, taking things from people or doing things to people that they don't want done to them, kind of never a good. I guess the same point comes from the My Hero show. Xenos from Final Fantasy XIV is pretty two-dimensional villain, but you still like him. When he gets called out on it, he just responds with, "Would you be happy had I a good reason?" Oh, that is pretty good. I've never played Final Fantasy, so I don't know. Also, welcome to the stream, Jordan. But yeah, I think all the best villain motivations just come from, I want to do this, so I'm going to do this, because I like doing this. I think that's always just the best answer. Ah, I got hit that time. It's like a 50-50 shot, I'm telling you. And now I die. Okay, maybe not. Can I hit you now? Is that okay? No. Had a horrible upbringing and was bullied his whole childhood. Okay, see, you're back at the Magneto problem. Like, if Croc was bullied as a child and was experimented on, he should just want to kill the people that experimented on him and bullied him, not just, like, eat everyone. He kills, like, anyone he sees. Not anyone he sees necessarily, but anyone he has the opportunity to, and then he eats them. He became the monster that they hated him for. Or that they tried to make him out to be. That's, like, that's not exactly a good... I mean, it's interesting. It's kind of compelling. I'm not telling you it's, like, bad for the story or anything. It's very interesting, but I wouldn't exactly call it good motivation. He likes it, too. He doesn't just do it, and, like, he's not like, "I'm sorry I had to kill you because I was experimented on by other people." It's, you know, "Rash, that bitch, she tasted so delicious, but oh, the bones. I'm gonna hate shitting that out later." It's like that. Like, come on. In the comics, it's way different. Does he just kill people? Like, "Oh, I was experimented on, so I have to kill you. And you
Even though you didn't experiment on me. It was totally unrelated. You didn't even know I existed until you ate me. Or until I ate you.
Like, come on. Well, how much different could it be? Ah! Why, Sully, why? Okay, come on. Killer Croc sounds better than Moral Orca. I'm interested in the adventures of Moral Orca. Well, every comic reboot is different and changes everything. They don't change everything. They got to keep a certain amount of fundamentality in order to make sure the viewer knows what they're looking at. Does Killer Croc run around killing people and eating them because he was experimented on? People are always betraying him and calling him a monster so you can see why he does it. I can't. If I got punched by everybody I met, like, every time I walked down the street, I wouldn't attack them first. I would just either expect to get punched or, I mean, that's about it. And then if no one punched me, I wouldn't attack them because other people attacked. It's just what sense does this make? I just don't see the sympathy.
I was bullied, so I have to kill you now.
Really?
When I was a boy, I looked different than the rest of the boys. So the boys would make fun of me and throw rocks at me. I hate them for that. So now that you've met me, because I was bullied when I was a boy, I have to kill and eat you. This makes total sense.
What about Solomon Grundy? He's just a zombie, so is he evil? I don't know. He might not be. He might basically be the equivalent of an animal. That's not really motivation, though. I think he just attacks everything because he just does not know better. And that's fine. I don't know. Wow, both of those missed. Maybe I should just keep you on the stairs. Ooh, it didn't work out. So if he was bullied as a kid, we gotta get back on Killer Croc. I'm still here. If he was bullied as a kid, right, and that sucks, and he was experimented on, how does that justify the eating people part? Like, how does that work its way in? Did they threaten to eat him? Like, how does that gel? Where does the eating people come from? Like, why do we feel good about that? How do we sympathize with that based on his circumstances? I need to know. Do people just taste good? I didn't have the context for this. Please, someone explain it to me. Watch the Multiman video about Croc, you'll understand it. How is that? What circumstance could be created where the eating people part is like, not terrible? Like, is he a hunter? Does he think he has to use every part of the kill? I just don't understand how that could possibly be justified given the circumstances. In what world? In what world? Because he totally does. At least the Killer Crocs that I'm familiar with eat people. Why do I get greedy? Okay, I wasn't ready for the poke. I feel like some combination of dodge strafing is required here because I've tried backwards and I keep doing backwards, but backwards isn't working. It just isn't working. I might not think it's the most justified, but most sympathetic villain award goes to Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze, pretty good. Pretty entertaining. Kind of feel pretty bad. Don't agree, but feel pretty bad. Is there any justification for the doll maker from DC? No. I mean, he's forcing people to become unfeeling like robots, basically. Find me justification for that. Against their will. If it was like a surgery that you asked for, then that would be different. That would be a very interesting, actually. Like, imagine a villain who, like, provided a service of some kind, right? And he provided it only to willing people, so he never went around and forced this onto people, right? And people didn't do anything evil or illegal with it, right? But the practice is illegal. Hush? No, not hush. But the practice is illegal, right? So he's doing it, but he's only doing it to people that want it, and the people that get it aren't doing anything bad with it, but getting it is illegal. How would that look on a villain? Is there any villain that's like that? Pig? No, he forces that on them. Oh yeah, strafing is the way. Man, that was really bad, huh? Strafe enough. You know, I just realized that what I've described is basically a drug dealer. I've described basically a drug dealer. Anyone else realize that? Just now. Boba Fett is justified, saw his dad get decapitated right in front of him. Seeing people hurt people does not make doing bad things to other people that are not involved and or innocent good, like a good thing. He bounty hunts. He's bounty hunted innocent people before. Just because his dad got murked in front of him doesn't justify his willingness or, like, actual enactment of violence on others for his own profit. Why is this sounding like a weird moral discussion? It's such a weird topic. It's gone on for too long. Somebody please suggest a different topic. I can't keep trying to play rules lawyer. Well, he is cool. We do like the way Boba Fett looks. He's probably the best looking character in Star Wars. And anyone in Mandalorian armor can look about as cool, but I mean, Boba Fett did it first, so yeah. I think his outfit in the Mandalorian series, or the Book of Boba Fett series, looks the best with the black and the refurbished armor. It looks really good. But please, someone change the topic to something that isn't this. Anything. Okay, not anything, but like a lot. There's a good number of things I would accept. It's because you go forward. I think that's why the strafing is as effective as it is. I missed that. That's embarrassing. Okay, I cannot see behind me. I didn't dodge in time. Who's the hottest DC character? Wow, that's an out there question. There is the new topic. Okay, hottest DC character. Oh no, this is tough. I don't know. It might, everyone's gonna have a different answer to this. I think Wonder Woman is pretty hot. I don't know. Honestly, it's kind of artist dependent. The art you're looking at will help determine what about this is true, but a well-drawn Wonder Woman is pretty good looking, all I'm saying. You got Catwoman and Starfire, and there's a lot of attractive characters in media, so. I can't think of anyone else that I think I would pick over her. I don't know. Whoa. Okay, bad dog. Why are the dogs like this? Okay, now I just need to not get killed by you. And we're in. The short story animation. Okay. Maybe a different topic. We don't need... You're gonna say hottest character in Marvel now, are you? You mean Zatanna? Yeah, Zatanna's pretty cool. Oh. Hey, I'm not dead. Look at that. Yeah. Should have drank this earlier. I'm dead. Yeah, there it was. If you could have any animal as a pet, what animal would you choose? I'm not going to answer that. I'm not... yeah, I'm not going to answer that for reasons that I'm not going to explain. Please, next question. I do like cats, though. It's not my answer, but, you know, house cats are cute. 10 out of, you know, like solid 8 out of 10 would pet. Would clean up hair off carpet. You'd have a chameleon. Chameleons are cool. I like how their eyes do targeting. It's fun. I also like how they're little telescopes. What? Are chameleons expensive to keep? I'm thinking about it now, and they're kind of exotic. Mark from Invincible is wrong. Don't talk about Invincible. I haven't seen season 3 yet. Say nothing. Next topic. Move it. Keep it along. Ask something generic. Ask what my favorite color is. Go on, ask. What's my favorite color? You know what? I'll ask you. What's my favorite color? Go. Give me the right answer. The person that gets the answer right will be told that they got the answer right, and that is your only reward. You will get nothing else. You got it right. Good job. So how did you know? Bleh. Aw. Hey, I was out of the range of that one. Chill, dog, chill. Because you're him? It couldn't be because I'm wearing red. Okay. So the good news is I'm not dead. The bad news is that hit me. I will read your comments as soon as I am not fighting the Pontiff. Probably. Push the advantage. Sucker. Did I have hyper armor? No. Bad. He's doing it. You've always wondered what would happen if a chameleon tried camouflaging with a mirror too. That does sound interesting. Oh wait, I know I missed my mark. He exploded. Okay, so who wants to kill me? You or your clone? I'm thinking the clone is the one that does it. Does it teleport back to him? That's interesting. I'm dead. Who has the best superhero quote? I don't know. What is the best superhero quote? I don't have the answer to that. Who has the answer? Who can even give an answer to that? I mean, I like with great power, there must also come great responsibility. Green Goblin? No, it can't be Green Goblin. Willem Dafoe's speech is not the best superhero quote. He's not even a hero, he's a villain. He doesn't even count. I am Justice, I am the Knight, I am Batman is pretty good, though. Batman, see, that's what I was saying. Batman has a couple good ones. Wolverine's is pretty good, though, too. I'm the best at what I do, and what I do isn't very nice. That's pretty solid. Very quotable. Damn it, I can't give a... I'm sure I have an answer to this, but I cannot just look through every superhero quote that I know. It's probably going to be something obscure and dumb that I thought sounded really good, but that no one's really heard of or would consider for this role. That doesn't mean I remember it, though. To me, my X-Men... Nah, not that one. I mean, it does go kind of hard in that trailer, though. This is a really cool church, though. I mean, it's not a church, it's a cathedral, I guess, but you know what I mean. Such architecture. Wow. I'm gonna get cut down now, if that's okay with everyone. Hey, you missed. You don't always do that, for some reason. I need to start doing the running attacks more on him. Alright, you gotta come out here and get me now, because I can't strafe the wall. Oh, I'm so dead. Hey, I'm totally not dead. Look at that. Bonk. What do you gotta do? Come on. Oh, I should have did the running thing. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought you were gonna do. Why are you still going? Just stop. Yeah. Bonk. No. Stop it. Why? Why are you like this? I'm getting better now, though. And with every try, I'm getting even faster than you are. Definitely worth it. I was so tempted to say Hulk smash, but then I realized I don't think it's all that good. Like, it's not super memorable. I mean, it's what he says. It's what you think about when you think about the Hulk. But also, okay, it's not very good. I'm so dead. This is it. This is where it ends. Maybe not. Not yet. So he always telegraphs what he's going to do next. That's kind of the advantage. Ow. Hey, that didn't kill me. There's no chill on these two. Ah. Okay, I'll be presenting the next question, and it will be a dumb one because I want to see people have different opinions about a dumb question. What's the ideal number of legs for a chair? Okay, I say that, but okay, you know what? How many? Well, okay, no, that's even dumber. What do you guys think the ideal number of legs for a chair is? I think there is a correct answer. One of you has picked what I believe is the optimal answer. Is something that has 3 legs not considered a chair? I'm thinking about it now. Because anything with 3 legs seems more like a stool, but I've definitely seen chairs with 3 legs. Or something that I would call a chair. I have these questions sometimes. Whoop. These pointless nothing questions. What if someone said 2? I've seen chairs with 2 legs. Okay, you know what? I have actually definitely seen a chair with 2 legs. Is 2 legs a valid number of legs for a chair? These are the hard-hitting questions. I've seen 2 chairs with 2 legs, actually. Although one of them was really dumb. The other one is efficient. Oh, he hit me that time. Told you, he's very inconsistent with that for some reason. He just can't make up his mind if he wants to hit it. You get a bonk for that. Well, I'm really sad that that hit me, but, I mean, at least I did 152 damage, right? I'm really lucky that that staggered him. There is some very definite improvement. Okay. Okay, I cannot deal with both of you at once, so. Oh, that one shots me. You can see two legs are working if it was the back ones. And you use your legs for the front two, it'd be a good endurance exercise too. That's the dumb one I saw though. There's like a whole thing about that. It's like a they call it a standing chair. But no, the one that I'm talking about, it's got two legs, but it's two by, what's the word? Like, tactical fault. What's the damn word for that? Technicality. It's two by technicality, because how it works is it's basically four legs, but they're connected by two wooden bars on the bottom. So it's really two legs that connect in two different spots each. Very blocky design, very sturdy. Kind of hard to push across a school carpet, not related to anything. Run. I'm trying to think if there's any other two-legged chair designs I've seen. No, I don't think there is. I've seen a lot of threes, a lot of fours, mostly fours. I feel like four is the optimal number. I think we can all agree on that. 4 legs per chair is a working strategy. It's been an hour and 19 minutes, and I've only kind of just started getting him to second phase. This sucks. Gonna hit? Yeah. I should stop chancing it on that and just dodge it. But as soon as I do, he opens up with something else. School best or the worst, only good for popping my back. You popped your back on them? They do kind of suck, though. There's no room for your books. There's only room for, like, a binder or a book, you know? But, like, then you go to math class and you have 2 books, and it's like, what do I do with these? They just go on the floor. Do they not go on the floor? Do I need this today? Why is this here? Why am I here? What is the point of this? Oh, right. Education. I don't know. Everyone has different desks. Did I just say binder? Yeah. You use a backpack? Binder. I will not elaborate. I will not go any further. No? Yes. Damn it, my throat. I've been ranting about nothing for too long. It hurts. Ah! Dogs suck. I'll just let it happen. I really should just kill it when I see it, but then I get shot at by magic people, and that sucks too. Running almost feels better. So when you beating this, maybe never. I might never beat it. It'll happen when it happens. I welcome you to do a Soul Level 1 run of Dark Souls 3 and, you know, do it faster, but it's not easy for me. If you think this is bad, just remember, he's not even the toughest boss. It gets worse than this. So much worse. This game looks like it's pretty easy. Oh, yeah, I know. You should put your money where your mouth is. I want to see you say that after you do this. No, press Y to counter in Dark Souls 3. Okay. Pontiff, let's do this again. This could be multiple streams. This could be 3 streams before I finally beat him. Who knows? I haven't locked in super hard yet, so I don't know. I've been trying not to try that hard because then I risk actually being upset about the game. Okay, I wasn't expecting the follow-up or that. You caught me out of my element. And I don't have any water nearby. Damn. This throat is so dry. On the plus side, I'm much more relaxed than I was an hour ago. Must be all that, what's the word? I don't always remember the words. Apathy. It's the apathy setting in. I feel nothing now. I've died too many times. Okay, come on. I have to say, he's just gonna kill me if I fight him right now. Best pie? I don't know. Can I give the worst? Can I give the worst answer to this question? Okay, I have 2 answers. More like 1 answer. Fuck, best pie. Because I do like a well-made chocolate pie, which is like the worst answer to the pie question, but I also like, what is it? Strawberry... What's it called? There's a name for it. I don't remember it. Why can't I remember anything right now? Strawberry, it's like the strawberry cheesecake stuff. Strawberry pie, cheese pie. You know, it's like that kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about? Rhubarb pie with crusted custard. My grandmother likes to make rhubarb pie. She hasn't made it in a while, though. It is good warm and with whipped cream, though. I will say, the rhubarb pie is pretty good warm and with whipped cream. It has its moments. I don't know if I have any other answer. Strawberry cheesecake kind of stuff, pretty good. Best TV show? I don't have a good answer to this question. Because I really like Spectacular Spider-Man, but I also really like Adventure Time. I might say Adventure Time, I don't know. It's a show that grew up with its audience and me, and because of that, it was always good at every point, basically. I really like Adventure Time, and still do. But I also really like Spectacular Spider-Man, even though it wasn't finished. And still do. So, I don't know, it's kind of tough. First 3 seasons of SpongeBob were gold, though, so... there's that. But it's gone so far downhill, and it's not... like, there isn't as much of it that I like, or like as much as other stuff, so... I don't know. You done? Gonna let me heal? No? Yeah, you wouldn't. I'm all out of dodges. Bonk. Okay, why do you do that so fast? I don't even have a telegraph. Breaking Bad. Everyone loves Breaking Bad. Want me to offend you real quick? I haven't seen Breaking Bad. I have yet to watch it. Oh, but regular show is pretty solid. I like my fantasy epic goofiness, so I tend not to watch shows like Breaking Bad, but I probably could watch it. I'm not opposed to it. It's just not high on my list. Running past you, Pontiff Knight, ignoring you. Gotta go kill your boss. Same problem with The Simpsons. Yeah, no, they really do need to put it out of its misery. It hasn't been good for a while. You could say that about a lot of stuff, though. SpongeBob and The Simpsons have gone too long. Teen Titans Go should never have existed. I personally don't like it. It's fine if anyone else likes it, but I personally don't like it. Okay, what attempt is this? Someone do math. Someone who isn't me. It's attempt number a lot. Okay, I shouldn't have hyper armored through that. That was a mistake. No, wait, I need to get a good look at your weird face. Your weird, weird face. You're not going back to look at the attempts, coward. How dare you not go back and look at my attempts? They're all glorious. Every attempt, a stepping stone, leading me to my inevitable victory in 2 more streams. They paint a collective vision of my grandeur. Of hard work and dedication persevering over odds. They're glorious. I'm not rewatching them either. I refuse. I hate the sound of my own voice. I fucking despise it. Oh. He keeps buffing his weapon now. I don't know why he's doing that, or with what he's doing that. Okay, come on. This game is going to break you and you'll become a villain. No, it won't. Dark Souls 1 did worse and I'm fine. These things they take time. Although it is possible I give up. I did talk about how I wasn't sure how far this was going to go in Dark Souls 3, but I don't plan on it just yet. I'm determined to see as much of this through to the end as possible. He really likes doing that. See, he did it again. Don't you corner me. I can't even do that to you. How do you think it feels? Three, 4, 5, 6. And then he might have more, but probably not. Oh no, I didn't think that would hit me. Oh, Sully. Why you gotta be like this? Oh, I misspelled his name, by the way. I had to put 2 L's. Whoops. The boss has to be tired of me coming back. No, he lives for this. He's getting me back for all the times I've killed him. In the game. I don't think he has emotions. Like, even ignoring the fact that he isn't real. I'm looking at his face, and his face looks like a mosaic. So, he might not feel things. I don't know. I mean, he did pull both of his eyes out to create 2 eldritch monstrosities to hunt people. So, I mean... does he feel things? That would make it kind of worse, though. He doesn't even hate me. I'm just a job to him. I'm just work. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do. Oh, we got the good slash. There we go. You want to not kill me through the door now? That'd be great. Okay, Pontiff Sullivan. You will die eventually. It's only a matter of time. I will kill him. He will feel my wrath. My non-existent wrath. Why do you hit me sometimes and then not other times? I don't understand you. That's a pretty decent healing opportunity. I hate these benches. Yeah. Yeah. You get the club poke. Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Ooh. That second one comes so fast. Okay, I'm curious. Crazy Coleman, you've never played a Dark Souls game? Because you said the way you talk suggested you've never played a Dark Souls game. What's that like? What's not having played one like? Or unless you have played one, I could be mistaken. Maybe you have. Who else in chat maybe hasn't played a Dark Souls game? You would be kind to share? You would be so kind as to share your experience. Whoop. 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 There's a dog behind me. You have not, but your pride does not want to be hurt. So you haven't played one. That's fine. I will say that the experience is not for everyone. Certainly an acquired taste. Usually out of boredom because, you know, you live without internet. And this is the game you have. And then you're kind of stuck here. Doing stuff like this. In front of small crowds of people. Very exciting. Nope. Damn it. I was hoping he'd miss. A little bit of a delay on that one, huh? You gonna keep swinging? No? Okay, cool. Why you like this, Sully? Who did this to you? Who turned you into this monster that you are? Don't say Aldrich. You're not allowed to say Aldrich. Yeah. Yeah. I could have maybe swung again. That was terrible aim, Sully. Yeah. No. Oh crap, he's doing it. I ran out of stamina. Completed Dark Souls 1, missed the DLC though, because I had no idea how to start it. Currently suffering through Elden Ring. Oh, look at that. Elden Ring's good. I'll play it one day, you know, eventually. Not today, though. Today is reserved for DS3. Damn. You know, the second Aldrich is dead, like, the amount of progress I'm going to make in a short amount of time is going to be scary, but I have to kill him first. Because I'm just going to beeline it, or not Aldrich, so yeah, when Sullivan's dead, I'm just going to beeline it straight for Aldrich. And that process is a very quick one. Killing Aldrich might not be, but I think it'll be quicker than Sullivan. Sully here is harder than his boss. In my experience. Can you skip the fight? No, this is Dark Souls. This is required. You'd say Dark Souls 1 was easier than Elden Ring. They move too fast. Yeah, the games speed up as they go. It's the same for 3. 3 plays a lot like Elden Ring. It's very similar, so you understand the situation, I promise. But yeah, Dark Souls 1's much slower. I guess it depends. I prefer the faster ones to the slower ones because I got kind of a hair trigger finger, so then I can react to things faster instead of getting screwed with the decision I just made. I don't watch the car wreck, I live the car wreck. But in Dark Souls 1, you have to watch the car wreck. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. Tiny sword. Okay, maybe not. How'd I know you were gonna do that? How'd I know you were gonna do something similar? Okay, come on. How long can you keep that up for? His combos can go for entirely too long. You thought I was gonna go, yeah, didn't you? Shows what you know. Hiya! Yeah. I wish I could backstab him. You don't even know. I can backstab the harder bosses in the game. Why can't I backstab you? Okay, not the harder bosses. A harder boss. Who is this Sully? Is this guy. His name is Pontiff Sullivan. You might be able to see his health bar name if you look down there. But you shorted it to Sully because we love him. No. Okay, let's die. Okay, that was a little abrupt. Need 2 of these, and I'm almost dead. Can't see. We love that. I don't know what they were aiming at, but I'm glad that they were aiming at it. He went further than the clump. It's so hard to get in there when there's 2 of them. If you're debating DS3 or Sekiro, well, I guess that depends on your game philosophy decision. Sekiro, I hear, is a really satisfying game to play, but you kind of only play it one way, if that makes sense. It's like, it's more like God of War Dark Souls more than Dark Souls, so you don't have any build variety. So, like, pretty much you end up doing one thing, which is, I am a swordsman. And if that makes sense, there's kind of only, like, one way you play the game. But in Dark Souls 3, you have build variety, so it's a decision. Watch Dogs 2 is better than Grand Theft Auto. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I agree with that. You know what? I do know. I don't agree with that. You know what else you might be interested in, DB, if you like Star Wars, is Jedi Fallen Order. Because it plays kind of like Sekiro. It'll also give you an idea of if you want to get Sekiro, because it's like Sekiro, but it's not quite as hard. But... and it's Star Wars. Huzzah. Very cool. Lightsabers. Oh. Okay. Spam this, and we get in there. Okay, no greed this time. I am an under control man. I say that as I commit greed. Greed. Oh, I thought for sure you would swing again that time. That's your favorite thing to do. There it is. Yeah. Okay. Man, I could have hit him there twice. That sucks. Come on, Sully. What do you got? What are you gonna do? Come on. I have a club. What do you got, huh? Giant fire sword? You suck. No. Bad. Yeah. Oh crap, he's doing it. I'm so dead. Maybe not. No, I am. You think you have that, but never got around to completing it? Oh, not Fallen Order. It's got the Star Wars in it. And I can force push people off a cliff like a cool guy. By cool guy, I mean total psychopath. Total and complete psychopath. All right, come on, give a run. No time. Why can't I just spawn in the boss room? Why is that an option I don't have? Okay, I gotta try again. I gotta give this another serious attempt. Okay, I say another serious attempt, I'm gonna give it the real honest serious attempt. So when I get in there, I'm just gonna stop talking. I'm gonna try to stop talking. And we'll up my heartbeat a little bit. Okay, if I can get in there. Because these dogs suck. I will just be quiet, and I will get mad. And I will fail anyway, because probably very quickly, too. Alright, I have a button for this. Hold on. There it is. Okay, we're ready. Tilt head a little bit. Here we go. Didn't see that coming. Well, we got mad once and it didn't work. Another external hard drive. You have 163 games. I might have more than that, but I have a lot of discs, so it's not really much of a problem. You just uninstall the previous disc and put the new one in. Not an infinite number of discs, but a lot of discs. You going Deathclaw hunting? Just take a switchblade. That's all it takes. It's Fallout 4. Bonk. Oh, that was a mistake. Quit hitting me through the wall. You have a Series S? My condolences on your lack of disc. You just use mini nukes? No, use switchblade. Mini nukes are overkill. That was inevitable. I really gotta kill his clone in this. You're all about overkill? So wasteful. Think about the bullets you save by using Switchblade. I mean, on my current playthrough, Switchblade isn't much of an option because I'm on very hard, and even though Deathclaws are pussies in Fallout 4, I mean, it's still double the damage. Not at all like those New Vegas Deathclaws. What's worse than Dark Souls, dogs or rats? Probably dogs. Rats, I mean, rats suck because they poison you, but dogs are more aggressive. Dogs suck. They suck in every Souls game that they're in, which is all of them. They're pretty bad. No. Okay. Again, this time with effort. Okay, not that much effort, but some effort. Stop it. I'm having a hell of a time balancing stamina against you. Literally one hit every once in a while. Or that happens. That was insta-death. I'm lucky that worked. Yep. It's not the yellow sea, it's the glowing sea. Crazy. Unless you're somewhere else, but you're probably at the glowing sea. Remember to go to Sentinel Site. Plenty of things there. What is my current ring comp? Do I need this? I think I might need that. I barely survive sometimes. Do I need this? Because some of this other stuff is tempting. Not much of it, though, oddly enough. Maybe it's not tempting. I'll be honest, not a lot of it's tempting. My ring situation is kind of just the way it is. How can you make armor better in Fallout 4? I mean, you get armorer skill up, or the perk, the armorer perk, and then that'll let you get better modifications. But if you already have that, you're gonna wanna get to a certain point in the campaign. Your numbers are high, but you take just as much damage. Yeah, it's because stuff levels up with you. There's something you can get, I don't know if you have it, it's called Ballistic Weave. So you can add it to a piece of clothing that you wear under your armor plates, and it adds like 100 to your DT. Something like that. It's a lot, that's all you have to know. So that's one way. There's also perks that just give you flat DT increases, which are kind of nice, depending on your circumstances. Okay, that was a pretty good retaliation. What are we doing, Sully? What are we doing? I'm lucky that didn't hit, huh? I recognized it that time. No lock on. Man, you can close a lot of distance fast if you want to, huh? I kind of went a little overboard. Lost track of him for a second. Right. I wish I had something for melee. You know, I do. Okay. That one tap me? I need to kill that guy. I need to go aggressive against that stupid shade of his. Otherwise, this is not going to go anywhere fast. You're the most charisma player in Fallout 4? Why? Why? There's no reason to. You just get high charisma and then you do nothing else with it unless you want to do settlement crap. Because then you just win the speech checks and that's it. Why would you put anything else into it? You just realized he has a stand. Yeah, but his stand is him. It's a stand mirror match. That was kind of racist, but we're here. We're here. I can't speak Japanese. Running. Please, just take me to Sully. Let this nightmare end and take me to the man himself. That includes you, Pontiff Knight. Screw you. No. The best faction in Fallout 4 is not the Brotherhood. They kind of suck. Minutemen best faction. They're for the people, by the people. They are the people. And by the people, I mean they're me. Man, you were too aggressive, Sullivan. Okay. That hit me. We're just happy to be alive. Barely. We're happy to barely be alive. Not good. They're cool and they have giant robots. That's all it took? What are you, 8? I mean, they got that aura, but that's all they got. Elder Maxon's he sucks. He's just the worst. He's not Elder Lion, so he's bad. They don't have Preston Gervey, though. 19. Don't reveal your age online. I mean, you're an adult, but still. My Preston Garvey glitched, by the way. He's not giving out quests anymore. And I know a lot of people complain about him giving out quests, but I kind of want quests. This is upsetting. I live in... Oh, no. You said kid, but I know you meant something else. Also, why? What did the railroad do to you? Damn you, throat. I'm running out of attempts to do this. You don't know what you have until it's gone. Yeah, seriously. I lost my XP grinding, setup. And now I'm just stuck killing things and hoping that there's more things to kill. No, Sully, we know what you do with that. Oh yeah, the sideways strafing was just a smart idea. I wish that that connected like I wanted it to. He's doing it. I can retaliate. Bonk, bonk. I'm not usually in a position to retaliate that. Aw. You really are all over the place, Sully. Have you considered Adderall? Or Ritalin? Don't do drugs, kids. Just thought I'd mention that. Over here. Running now. Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen. Adderall is my favorite. No, don't do the drugs, kids. Don't do the drugs. Don't do what are bad drugs? Don't do fentanyl. Yeah, fentanyl. Unless you're in a hospital. I think they give that there, right? It's like a pain-numbing thing, but like it doesn't take a lot to be an overdose. I don't know a lot about drugs, but I know you shouldn't do them. Yes, words to live by. Words to live by. What is up with that statue? My intrusive thoughts almost won. I almost jumped off this. He would look a lot better with a rock hurling towards his face. Wait, who? Huh? That was the fast one. I guess right. Can you tell that I've been doing this a while? I can tell I've been doing it a while. All right, Sully, I've come to bargain. What attempt is... You think we're above 20? We're definitely above 20. What am I saying? There is no universe where we're not above 20. Alone at the edge of a universe, humming a tune, waiting for you. I don't know what that was, but you did it. I don't know what that was either, but you also did it. I died. He's doing all kinds of funny things today. Nice hand, by the way, Aldrich. Love the way it grips that sword. Good stuff. Very cinematic. At least the scenery is very pretty. The man Pontiff Sullivan, he's hungry for rocks. I can't barf boulders. I'm a level 1 deprived. Tragically, that's not an option. I have this club, though. It's not a lot, but it's mine. I might be able to upgrade it more if I go back and look, but I don't know if I can. I kind of don't want to waste the time trying. Damn it, dog. Come on. What's a guy got to do to get to point B? Escaping death for the moment. There it was. Oh, their faces are not too terribly good looking. I'm sure they have great personality, though. I might get one more good attempt on him today, and then I'll probably call it. The best song in Fallout? I don't know. I like Fallout 76's music. That one song, Dark as a Dungeon, is pretty good. I do have a bit of fondness over like the classical 50s and 60s pop kind of stuff. I have a fondness for very old country over that, so maybe that says something. Is there gold pine resin in this one? Yep. I don't exactly have a large supply of it though. I don't think it would help anyway, because I'm dying really fast at his second phase without putting up much of a fight, so it's not like it's something that can fix the skill issue, you see, so it's not worth trying right now anyway. Sullivan, you want to just, like, let me get some distance here? Yeah, you do. We need to take 2, because sometimes I only survive by that amount. Punish. Hiya! Hiya! Yeah, you're not done. Okay, I thought you were done just then, but evidently I was wrong. I get a lot of distance when he hits me and I dive for some reason. I don't know why. Hiya! This is already a losing battle. Last match of the day is practice, boys. Always has been. Yeah, we both kind of had to heal on that one, huh? Okay. I was about to say he's going to explode and kill me, huh? Okay, I can't let it go that easily. We're going to do one more. We're going to do one more, then I'm going to get off. Oh no, it's winning my desire to keep going. We can't let it get out of hand. This has got to be the last one. Last one. This is the last fight. This is the last fight. I'm going to die again, but you know. Can't end on a loss. We have to end on a loss because I'm not going to do this until I beat him. That would take way too long. But, I mean, I got to try at least one more time. One more time. One more time. It'll be fine. Just this last time. Then I'll stop. And then I can go to sleep. And then I can wake up. Then I can be sad at work. Loser's mentality. I don't have all night. I have to, like, I have a job. It's painful. Drink this. I was gonna drink it anyway. Godspeed. Okay, last fight, last fight. Oh, Sully, why can't I backstab you? That'd be so great if I could just put this club straight through your chest. But you won't let that happen. What's up with that, pal? Why don't you explain that to me? If this was the whole boss fight, I'd definitely have beat him by now. But unfortunately, he has an alternate set of being that happens at the second phase. And, you know, it's made this a lot harder. But I got this part down well enough. Huh, you didn't swing again. What's up with that? I don't have the stamina. Yeah, I didn't have the stamina. No stamina. I would have had to have dodged like 1.5 of them without... Okay, I lied. We're going again. I would have had to have dodged 1.5 of those swipes. in order to have had the stamina to finish the combo. But I did not. One last time. One more time. Surely this time I will be satisfied, even if I lose. I will lose, but you know, maybe it'll be enough. Maybe that'll be enough. Blink. I'm a machine that turns pain and suffering into motivation. That dog is right on my ass. No. Okay. Maybe we'll do the damage boost on entry. I like how his weapons only ignite once, like, he starts to get close. I think that's interesting. No extra swing. Sully, you're getting stale. No, I don't want to get one shot. There it was. Good lad. Bonk. He's kind of got to face me to do his attacks. So that's why I'm a little brazen. There's like a brief kind of reset period. Also, every once in a while, he does something dumb like that. Okay. And then I get one shot by that. Okay, well, that was my best attempt so far. Good enough. I'll pick it back up next stream, which is in 2 days. With any luck, I will show significant improvement. All right, until then, I gotta make this stop, so I'll be done. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Hope you had some kind of fun watching me throw myself at the big scary bosses. Bosses. The big scary boss. There was one boss. A single boss. F? Yeah, sometimes we end on an F. Don't worry, we'll find the win eventually. Until then, have a good night, everybody. Take care. Drink plenty of fluids. We've linked more youthful appearances nowadays to intake of fluids. So the more water you drink without killing yourself, the younger you'll stay looking for a while. Something to think about. Yes, you as well, DB. Roll safe. Have a good night, everybody. Bye. Bye.